Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Quick Freeze's Game Room. Today I'm just going to wrap up my entire PAX experience with my thoughts, the stuff I picked up, people I met, the panels I went to, just general my thoughts and my experiences, and these are my opinions. You may agree, you may not agree, but here we go. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is Mortal Kombat. I saw this thing, it was right next to the Nintendo 3DS booth, so I went directly to Nintendo first, but anyway, this is Mortal Kombat. So I will say this game looks beautiful. It was set up on a PS3 system on a 3D TV. The only thing I don't like about the whole 3D thing is they made you wear the 3D glasses, which, you know, let you able to see the 3D effects in Mortal Kombat. And I will say they did stand out, like the life bars and the ultra gauges on the bottom. They did stand out in 3D. I really like that. But since I'm gonna definitely get this game, no problem. But the thing with the 3D is this is not a 3D TV. I probably won't have one for like the longest time. So I didn't really care about the 3D aspect of the Mortal Kombat game. But the game in general looked amazing. I tried it out. I played as Sub-Zero. It was really good. I loved it. It was really deep, detailed. The blood and the gore were amazing. The new feature, the X-ray mode, where it kind of like zooms in. For Sub-Zero, this is what happened when I did with Sub-Zero. He like zoomed in, grabbed your opponent's like heart or kidney or some major organ, froze it, shattered it, pulled his hand out, and then like punched the guy in the the chin and broke his like jaw or something. And that was simply amazing. So I'm simply gonna love this game when it comes out. Definitely gonna pick it up. Okay, the next game I tried out was Duke Nukem Forever. I will tell you, this is another game I'm gonna pick up. I wasn't that thrilled with Duke Nukem Forever because, like, yeah, it's Duke Nukem. It's coming out. Yeah, we had to wait like 12 years or something. But I will tell you, I tried this game out. The line wasn't too bad on Friday when I did try it. I did hear like later days it was like a 2 or 3 hour wait just to play the game. But I was able to get in there really quickly and play it. And I will tell you, this game looks awesome. He has all like the one-liners, like come get some, stuff like that. But the game was simply amazing. Like, I'll just tell you, like, the demo I played, you start off in front of, like, a urinal. And it's funny, it tells you to hit the LT button to, do your business. And it's funny, because if you just, like, tap it like this, he's like, psst, psst, psst. But if you just hold it down really hard, he's like, psst. And, he does this thing in front of the urinal. It's hilarious. Another thing is, like, the weapon. I fought, like, the gigantic boss on the football stadium level. That was crazy. It was very detailed, very gory. You even, like, rip the guy's eyeball out and you kick it over the field goal. It's awesome. And halfway through the demo, I thought this was hilarious. Halfway through the demo, it goes to Duke, and he's playing, like, his own game, his own demo. And while he's playing his own demo, there are two schoolgirls kind of like in front of him, beneath him, and like, I hope you get the idea. But I guess they're pleasuring him. I hope you get the idea. But you got the two girls there, and then the girls are like, "How's the game, Duke?" And he's like, "Not bad for 12 years of waiting." And then the girls are like, "How'd we do, Duke?" And he says some crappy, cheap one-liner. He's like, "Oh, that's awesome," or I forget exactly what he said, but that part simply made me laugh. And another thing with that, the Duke Nukem booth, is they had, like, real life, like, girls dressed up in, the school uniforms, and you could actually get your picture taken with them. So that was kind of cool, and because they were hot. These girls were hot, I'll tell you. So that was my experience with Duke Nukem 3 Forever. I'm definitely going to pick that up. So that's all I really got to say about that. The next game I want to talk about is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That is the new MMO coming out. Good game, I will say. I was simply blown away by the graphics. The closest thing I could kind of compare it to is obviously World of Warcraft. But there was like a huge line right from day one. Like I heard people talking, it was like a 5 to 8 hour wait. I'm like, dude, that's insane. You know, I'm not waiting that long. But thankfully, I did get to play it in the last half hour on the third day of PAX, and I will say it was simply amazing. I tried the Jedi, and you know, it's just like a basic MMO. You know, you got all your attacks on the bottom, all your different force powers on the bottom. You get to select. I didn't play very long because, you know, it was the last day, last half hour, and they were kind of closing up. So, but thankfully I got in there with no lines. I will definitely pick this up as long as my PC is able to run it. I usually have a problem with PC games when I get a new one. I have to like upgrade my system and all that stuff. But if I can play that game on my current computer, I will definitely get Knights of the Old Republic. It's a great game. Next up is Gears of War 3. I did see this at PAX. I didn't play it, so I'm only gonna say what it looked like. It looked like, you know, it looked like Gears of War 1 and 2. I assume it has, like, you know, new features, new aspects to it. But all in all, it's just the same game. I will probably pick it up. But, you know, it's not like a game I'm excited for. So, Gears of War 3 looked about the same as the other two games. So, that's all I got to say about that. Okay, next up is the game Children of Eden. I will just say this game looks simply beautiful, okay? What they had is they had this huge screen where you get to stand in front of it, and you get up on stage and you do your thing with the hands, and you just play the game like that. I didn't personally play it, but I've watched other people play it, and there's footage of it on my past videos. So please watch that if you want to take a look at it. If I'm not mistaken, this is a sequel to the Res game for the PS2. And I don't know what system this was for because I didn't get up on stage. I didn't play it. So, but you know, people are like moving their hands around like that. So I assume it's for like the Kinect. So if I ever do pick up a Kinect, I don't have one. I will pick up Children of Eden because it looks like a beautiful game. It really does. Portal 2. You weren't able to play this game at PAX. You just kind of like, you know, they just kind of showed it off with the gameplay video. But I will say it did look amazing. I never played the first Portal, and people are telling me I should, so maybe I will sometime in the future when Portal 2 comes out. I'll pick up the first one. But I will just say this does look cool. This does look amazing. Next up is the Kinect. Xbox had a booth there, but it was all Kinect. And I will say I was not impressed because every game they had for the Kinect there was already out. Like, they didn't have any new games. They didn't have any new add-ons, features, you know, stuff like that. It was already games that were out. So the 360 Kinect booth was kind of a letdown. I didn't stay very long to view people playing it or get any footage or anything like that. So I wasn't really impressed with the Xbox 360. Toy Soldier. I wasn't interested in this game, but I did go to the booth because it was a request from a friend of mine because he's really excited about the new Toy Soldier game. So I wasn't too impressed. Again, my same thoughts as like Fear 3 or Gears of War 3. You know, it was an okay shooter game. It did look good. I will give it that. But again, I'm not interested. If you guys are interested in Toy Soldier, please watch the footage that I've posted in the last few days ago. So, again, not excited about this game, but other people are. Next up is the Pokemon trading card game online. I didn't even know this game existed, but it looked awesome. When I first saw this thing, all I thought it was the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color back in the day. But, you know, new and expanded and online. This game looked simply beautiful. It was like easy to play. I didn't play it, but it looked amazing, and it looked very easy to play. and it has all the updated cards, especially from the Pokemon White and Black game, because I did see someone use cards like from with Oshawott and that new fire pig thing. I forget its name at the moment, but the game did look beautiful. I do recommend it to anyone who's interested in the Pokemon trading card game online. Please play it, because it does. Next game up is the Lord of the Rings War of the North. This game also looked amazing. I know I keep saying this, but it did look amazing, and I was impressed by this game. It was a third-person, over-the-shoulder view, and I saw somebody holding like a staff and just going like shooting spells from that staff and killing the different orcs and the different creatures. I saw another guy using an archer doing the same thing. So I will definitely pick up this game. I didn't play it, but I will. It looks amazing. I will definitely pick it up. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan ever since the movies came out. So that is one game I am definitely going to pick up. Out of all the games I listed and what I'm picking up, what I was impressed with, I think the thing that stole the show for me, the greatest highlight of PAX for the gaming, was the Nintendo 3DS. It was the first thing I went to. It was the first thing I tried, and I was simply blown away. I'm picking up the blue Game Boy, blue 3DS, sorry. I still call it the Game Boy. I know people kind of like bash me for doing that, but I still call it the Game Boy. But yeah, I will be picking up the blue Nintendo 3DS a week from now, actually. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. I played a few games for it. The first one I tried was Kid Icarus. My opinion, the best game to utilize the 3D effects. I will tell you, it was crazy. I was in this level, going around, kind of like this, kind of like a 2D shooter almost, but but in 3D. You were going towards, you were flying away from the camera, and you were just shooting all these different monsters. And then when you get to this huge city, you land, and you're just like you're bashing monsters, you're bashing different creatures, you're fighting this huge like 3-headed dog thing. Simply amazing. I'm definitely going to pick up Kid Icarus for the 3DS. Best 3D effects out of all the games at PAX, in my opinion. Huge game. I'm definitely going to pick up Kid Icarus. Next up was Super Street Fighter 4, the 3D edition. I did reserve this already at GameStop, so I'm picking it up on launch day. And I will try. This game looks simply amazing in 3D as well. I did try the regular 2D, fighting mode and the 3D over the shoulder view. And I will tell, I didn't think I was gonna like the 3D over the shoulder view, but when I actually tried it, it was amazing. I simply it was easy to do, easy to determine the depth of the characters and the kicks and the fireballs and all that. So I don't have a problem with it anymore. So I will most likely probably be trying both views, but it was simply beautiful. My characters are going to be Ryu and Juri. So I highly recommend Street Fighter 4, the 3D version. Up was Zelda, the Ocarina of Time in 3D. This game was good. I loved it. The graphics are updated, they're crisp, they have more polygons. The 3D aspect was simply amazing. You got to try 3 levels. I tried the inside the Dooku tree level, and it was simply it actually felt like you were in there. You were surrounded. You were doing all these things. You throw the Dooku nut and paralyze the plant guy. You can chop him. It was simply amazing. I'm definitely going to pick this up. I think a lot of people are going to pick up this game. Resident Evil Mercenaries. This game is just like you imagine on the PS3 or the 360 version. Basically, you can hold down the left trigger and then fire with the X button, and you just blow away zombies. But the 3D aspect was great when they were throwing the dynamite or the spears or the knives at you. They were flying at you in 3D. That looked simply cool. I'm definitely going to pick this game up as well. The last game I played for the Nintendo 3DS was Steel Diver. And I will tell you right now, I was not a fan of Steel Diver. I didn't think it was going to be a very cool game, but I did try it, and it was pretty cool. I tried the periscope mode, you know, where you can see the periscope. But the way that's set up, this was the thing that was cool, is you're holding your 3DS like this, and basically to turn the periscope, you have to basically turn yourself with it. So you yourself must turn to look 360 degrees. That was simply cool. The only downside I see about that is, like, if you're playing it at work or on the bus or the train, it's going to be pretty weird to do that. So, but yeah, that's how you turn the periscope. It was simply cool. I will probably pick this up on launch day, which is next week. So, that's all I gotta say about the Nintendo 3DS and its games. Like I said, to me, it was like the highlight of the show. Okay, next up, I'm just going to talk about the 3 panels I went to. I'm going to do it kind of very quickly. The first one I went to, and I thought this one was the funniest out of all of them, was the Blamination Live with Chris and Scott. I didn't even know, like I said earlier, I didn't know about these guys really all that well before I went to PAX, and a friend told me to watch the PATV about them and what they're all about, and it was actually really funny. It was hilarious. I recommend anyone to go to the Penny Arcade website and watch the PATV and the Blamination live episode, the Blamination episodes. It is simply amazing, especially the McTetris. That was simply funny. The next panel I went to was Make a Strip with Jerry and Mike. That was cool. It showed how they come up with all the ideas to do each comic strip. It was really funny. They did one on the Nintendo 3DS, was really cool. I don't know if they're going to put that one on their website. I assume they will, but don't take my word for it. So please check them out if you don't know who they are. The last panel I went to with Keith Avicary was Talking Classics. And anyone who knows Keith Apicary knows he's a crazy guy. You know, he's doing all these things, and he's always getting kicked out of conventions. And in fact, he got kicked out of his own panel at PAX East. This guy is just simply funny. If you don't know who Keith Avicary is, please go on YouTube. Just type him in. His real name is like Nathan Barnett, and that's how you can find him. I will post his YouTube channel below so you can check him out. Really funny. Okay, and before I show you the stuff I picked up at PAX, I just want to say the YouTube community meetup that we did on Saturday at 3 o'clock was wicked fun, wicked cool. I got to meet all the people I listen to on the All Gen Gamers podcast. I got to meet Gamester81, Pete Dorr, Splatter Trigger, Spider 1A, and some other YouTube people that I didn't even know about. I met a guy, Kinect Addict. I met, and I also met TV and Lust. So those 6 people I did meet, they were actually really funny, really cool. I will post their YouTube channels below so you can check them out. And it was just a simple, great, fun time hanging out with those guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, next up, I'm going to show you the stuff I picked up at PAX. Some stuff I got for free, some stuff I bought. I'm just going to show them off really quick. First up, I got a couple pins at PAX East. I'm just going to show them off really quick. First one up is Pikachu. And then this one I got at the Nintendo booth. This is a Pokemon White pin with the legendary black Pokemon on it. I got Pac-Man punching a ghost. Then I got a pin with Fire Mario on it from the Super Mario Bros. 3. And last up, I got one of my favorite Robot Master from Mega Man. I got Cutman. Okay, and like I said before, I went to the Duke Nukem Forever booth, and it's cool when if you got to try the game, the demo, they gave you this kind of like keychain bottle opener with the Duke Nukem radiation symbol on it, and it's a bottle opener, I guess for like beer and stuff, but that is kind of cool. I liked it. Okay, the next thing I got, I bought this. I saw this and I simply had to get it. This was a picture of Jury. It's at the artist corner. Yeah, I will just simply, yeah. I simply love this picture. I'm going to get it framed because I don't want anything to happen to it. This is number 4 of 100. So, but yeah, Jury is like one of my favorite Street Fighter 4 characters. So I just simply had to get it. He had, the artist who was there, his name is Omar Dugan. He had Sakura and Felicia from Darkstalkers. Amazing, amazing job. I simply love it. But yeah, this is Jerry. This is another close-up again. Awesome job. Definitely going to get this framed. I got this Lord of the Rings War of the North online. Lord of the Rings Online tattoo. Sorry, it's a little backwards, so I was trying to read it. But, you know, it's just like a temporary tattoo. Nothing special, but still pretty cool. I got a free deck box. Anyone who's played card games knows what a deck box is. Nothing special. Has this kind of like anime chick on the back of it. Yeah. Can't say much about it. It's just a free deck box that still really cool. They gave in your swag bag when you first entered the PAX East. They gave each person like a random Magic the Gathering deck. I got blue, and my friend got like white, and another friend got like red. But it's just like a random Magic the Gathering deck. Still really cool. I did open it. So it's based on the Planeswalker games for the 360 and the PS3. And they were also giving out this. This was a World of Warcraft Spectacular Tiger Loot. Basically, they gave you a key, and if that key opened this chest, you got this special thing for World of Warcraft, which is supposed to be like epic, I think. But if your key did not open that chest, you did get something anyway, which was this. I believe it's a card for the actual card game, and it does have something you could scratch off, which I assume you plug into the World of Warcraft game and you unlock something in the game. I'm not going to scratch it off because I used to play World of Warcraft, but not anymore. Last thing is kind of like this behemoth, like, you know, I forget what they call it, lariat, something, laminate, something, but it just says behemoth on it. But still pretty cool. One last thing is I did get this bracelet. You guys will see me watching it. It's just one of those rubber bracelets, but it says Fear 3, Lord of the Rings, War of the North, and Mortal Kombat. So I did get that for free. It was awesome. And the last thing I did get up at PAX is I got a couple of vintage video games that I did buy. I picked up Aquaman for the 360. Not 360, the normal Xbox, sorry. I got Spider-Man for the Nintendo 64. Ultraman for the Super Nintendo. CaptAmerica and the Avengers for the Super Nintendo. Spawn for the Super Nintendo. As you can tell, that's like a superhero thing I'm going to be doing for my Quick Freeze Versus channel. And the last thing, I picked up an imported PSP game, Evangelion. It's a fighting game. I have not tried this game out, and I can't wait to try it out. But I picked this up simply because you could play Japanese PSP games on your North American system. So I did pick this up. It's a fighting game, and I can't wait to play this. Okay, so there you have it. There's my thoughts, my opinions, my swag, my thoughts on the panels, my meetups, everything from PAX. If you guys want to check out my previous videos, you can. It shows all the different footage I did take at PAX. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please subscribe. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyway. And I just want to say, I'm Quick Freeze from Quick Freeze 4 Game Room, and I'm here to bring gamers together, one game at a time.